The galactic defense line was silent. Thousands of alien warships floated in perfect formation near the border of human space. Their commanders watched the dark stars and waited. Every report said the same thing. Humans were coming. A massive fleet. Heavy weapons. Total war. Sensors were tuned to maximum. Then space bent. A single flash of light appeared. Only one ship came out of hyperspace. It was small. Too small. Alien officers stared at their screens in confusion. They zoomed in, scanned again, ran the numbers twice. There were no hidden signals, no fleet behind it, no reinforcements. Just one human ship drifting calmly in open space. Laughter spread across several bridges. "This must be a mistake," one commander said. "Humans are bluffing." The ship did not raise shields. It did not charge weapons. It did not move. It simply waited. Alien fleets locked weapons. Targeting systems came online. Hundreds of guns pointed at the lone ship. One shot could erase it. But something felt wrong. Sensors began to flicker. Range data changed by small amounts. Timestamps did not match. The ship's energy readings made no sense. They were too low and somehow too deep. The human ship sent a signal. No threats. No demands. Just a calm message in clear galactic code. Human vessel present. Awaiting response. The alien commanders grew quiet. Why send one ship? Why come unarmed? Why show no fear? The ship rotated slowly, as if it were observing them, as if it were counting. A junior officer whispered, "Sir, I think it wants us to fire first." Silence returned to fleet. For the first time, the galaxy felt unsure, because no one sends one ship to die, unless it was never meant to lose. And that was when the alien fleet began to understand this ship was not alone. Not really. The alien fleet did not fire. They waited. Commanders argued across open channels. Some demanded an immediate strike. Others felt a deep, cold doubt. The human ship still floated there, calm and silent, like it had all the time in the universe. Scanners ran again. And again, every result made less sense than the last. The ship's mass was wrong. Too heavy for its size. Its power output was low, yet it bent space around it in strange ways. Long-range sensors could not see past it, as if the ship swallowed signals instead of reflecting them. An elder commander accessed old galactic archives, ancient war records, forgotten encounters. There were only a few mentions of humans. Very few. One line appeared again and again. Humans do not fight wars the same way. The commanders leaned closer. Humans believed fleets were wasteful, loud, predictable. When they sent many ships, it meant fear. When they sent one, it meant certainty. The human ship finally moved. Just a small adjustment, a slow drift forward. Alien weapons tried to track it and failed. Target lock slipped. Angles changed by fractions of degree. Enough to miss. Enough to matter. A new message arrived. Still calm. Still simple. Fleet unnecessary. This vessel is sufficient. Anger rose on several bridges. "This is an insult," one commander said. "They mock us." Another whispered, "Or they know something we don't." The ship's surface shifted, not opening weapons, not raising shields, just changing, as if layers were waking up. Time readings across the fleet jumped forward, then back, only by milliseconds. But that was impossible. A young analyst spoke with shaking voice. "Sir, this ship isn't preparing to attack." The commander asked, "Then what is it doing?" The answer came slowly. "It's preparing the battlefield." Silence spread again, because fleets fight battles. But only something far more dangerous decides when and where a battle can exist at all. And the human ship had just made its choice. The waiting ended. One alien commander lost patience. "Fire," he ordered. Hundreds of ships obeyed at once. Beams of light and streams of energy rushed toward the human ship. Space itself glowed as the attack crossed the distance. It should have been enough to erase a small moon. The human ship did not dodge. It did not raise shields. The weapons hit, or at least they should have. The beams bent. Some curved away. Others slowed, as if moving through thick air. A few simply faded, their energy drained into nothing. Not a single shot touched the ship. The alien fleet froze. Sensors screamed warnings. Distance readings changed without reason. Some ships reported the target as closer. Others said it was farther away. A few showed the human ship in two places at once. "That's impossible," an officer said. The human ship spoke again. Hostile action recorded. No anger, no threat, just a statement. Then space twisted. Not violently, not loudly. It was subtle, like a quiet hand turning a dial. Alien ships drifted off position. Formations broke. Firing lines crossed. Communication lag grew worse with every second. The human ship moved forward. Slow, steady. Every meter it advanced. The alien fleet felt heavier. Thrusters worked harder. Power systems struggled. It was like fighting against an unseen current. One alien cruiser tried to ram the human ship. It never reached it. The cruiser's path bent sharply, missing by kilometers. Its engines flared, then shut down. The ship drifted, helpless. Fear spread through the fleet. This was not defense. This was control. A commander whispered, "It's not fighting us." Another replied, voice low, "It's rewriting the space around us." The human ship stopped again. Then came the next message. Warning phase complete. No weapons had fired back. No explosions answered. Yet half the alien fleet could no longer move as intended. And for the first time, the galaxy understood something terrible. The first shot had not failed because it was weak. It failed because the human ship had already decided. This battle was over before it truly began. The alien fleet drifted in broken silence. No alarms, no explosions, just confusion and fear. Commanders demanded answers. Engineers ran system checks again and again. Nothing was damaged. Nothing was destroyed. Yet, nothing worked the way it should. The human ship remained still. Inside alien command channels, old data was pulled from deep archives. Records sealed for centuries. Encounters marked as anomalies instead of wars. A pattern appeared. Every time humans were involved, battles ended quickly, not with overwhelming firepower, but with control. Space, time, and movement stopped obeying normal rules. One record described a human vessel sent alone to a rebel system. The rebels never fired a second shot. No fleet ever followed. The conclusion was short and chilling. The ship was a fleet. The truth spread across the alien command. Human strategy was simple. Fleets were for fear. One ship was for certainty. When humans sent many ships, it meant they were unsure. When they sent one, it meant the outcome was already decided. The human ship shifted again. Its outer hull folded back in quiet layers. Not weapons, not armor, something deeper. The space around it darkened slightly, like light was being pulled inward. Alien sensors could no longer measure its core. A calm message followed. This vessel is not designed for battle. Confusion rippled through the fleet. Then what is it for? An alien commander demanded. The answer came without pause. Conflict resolution. The meaning hit hard. This ship did not destroy fleets. It ended wars before they could spread. It removed choice. The alien fleet tried to regroup. Commands were sent. Formation orders issued. They failed, not because of damage, but because the rules had changed. A senior commander finally spoke the truth no one wanted to say. We are not facing a weapon. A pause. We are facing a decision made long before we arrived. The human ship waited, because it did not need to rush. Time itself was already on its side. Panic did not come all at once. It spread slowly, like cold through metal. Alien commanders sent urgent messages to their home systems. Some demanded permission to retreat. Others asked for reinforcements. The replies were delayed, broken, or never arrived at all. The human ship had not blocked communication. It had simply made distance meaningless. Across the fleet, systems reported the same thing. Fuel levels were stable. Weapons were ready. Hulls were intact. Yet every movement order produced strange results. Ships drifted in directions they did not command. Thrusters responded late, or too early. The galaxy was no longer behaving. The human ship transmitted again. Final advisory. The words were soft, almost polite. Withdraw. Hostilities are unnecessary. Some alien captains obeyed at once. Their ships turned away. They did not flee. They retreated carefully, as if afraid to disturb something fragile. Those ships were allowed to go. Others refused. A smaller battle group attempted a coordinated jump. Engines charged. Navigation solutions locked. The jump failed. Not violently. Not with explosions. The ships simply appeared back where they started. Engines quiet. Power drained to minimum safe levels. Fear turned into understanding. This was not a trap. This was a boundary. One commander whispered, "We can't leave unless it allows us." Another answered, "We can't stay unless it decides to let us exist." The human ship drifted closer, just enough to be seen clearly. No markings of rank. No banners. No threat displays. Only purpose. A final message followed, broadcast on every channel. Humanity does not seek conquest. We seek stability. You approached our space in force. This is a response. Silence followed. Then one by one, alien leaders ordered full withdrawal, not because they were defeated, but because they finally understood the truth. This was not a battle for territory. It was a lesson, and the galaxy had almost failed it. Only one question remained unspoken. What would happen to those who chose to ignore the warning completely? The alien fleet had fully withdrawn. Silence returned to the dark space. No one moved. No one spoke. Every commander stared at the lone human ship, still drifting calmly, still waiting. It had not fired a single shot. It had not raised shields. It had done nothing that anyone expected. Yet the message was clear. Resistance was pointless. Back in human space, analysts watched quietly. One ship had changed the fate of the galaxy, not by numbers, not by firepower, but by understanding, by presence, by control. Alien leaders sent emergency reports home. Some described panic. Others described awe. One sentence repeated in every report. One ship, it was enough. The truth settled slowly. The human ship was never meant to fight like the others. It was not a weapon in the usual sense. Its purpose was to demonstrate one simple fact. When humans decide, the galaxy follows. One ship carried the authority, the strategy, and the power of an entire civilization. Every alien who saw it understood the rule too late. Fleets could not challenge humanity. Calculations, technology, and numbers were meaningless against a species that thought differently. One ship was enough. One decision was enough. One presence was enough. The human ship finally moved back toward the edge of known space. No celebrations. No announcements. Just quiet departure. Its work was done. The lesson delivered. A senior alien commander whispered to his officers, voice trembling, "We underestimated them badly." From that moment, the galaxy changed. Alliances shifted. Treaties were rewritten. Civilizations who once scoffed at humanity now approached with caution. One ship had done what thousands could not. And in the void of space, the human vessel continued alone, watching, waiting, proving that sometimes less is more, and one is always enough.